Well, here about a week ago, I talked to Scott. He's telling me how amazing this place is, and I didn't want to believe it because you don't want to get your hopes up. This is an amazing place. You've never
All right, we're sitting here. Bob just smoked a bull.
Congratulations, sir. We've done well, you guys.
We're pretty sure he's down, but we're gonna give it a good hour's wait, and then we're gonna go in there and check it out. But Bob and I seen him tip over, and today started off. If you want to tell him about it?
Oh yeah, it was cool. We started off with just seeing him a long ways away. Scott didn't see this one. We won't give him credit for this one. Anyway, I'm sneaking up in here. No bugling. Matt, amazing bugler, picked him out. We set up kind of an open hillside. Not the perfect situation.
No.
And he kept screaming back and forth. And we finally saw him out there, 200, 300, 400 yards. It's quite a ways. So I had plenty of time to get nervous. Kept watching him. I was worried, he's going to come the wrong way. I'm not one of these guys who can hold for an hour. And he finally, I know you were looking at me going, draw, man, draw. You going up behind the tree, weren't you?
Yep.
Then he kind of went in a little dip. I lucked out. And Matt kept bugling, kept running. He'd stop and then he'd just run towards Matt.
He really liked the cow calls.
Cow calls,
That's
yeah.
what really set him. I mean, because he was kind of just hanging out up there.
I could tell that.
And when you start hitting the cow call, man, he just...
I could tell that.
came
That's
running.
why I did it super light bugles and
Yeah.
just cow calling, and it seemed to work out. But I didn't want to stop him too much because I know every time I stopped, every time I called, he probably stopped.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did. But when he covered ground, he was coming in.
Man, that was awesome.
Yeah, and then he comes straight at us. I was worried, how am I going to get a shot? I'm full draw now, and thinking, shit, turn, man, turn. Anyway, he came out. I don't know how close he was when he finally came in. I drew when he was about 50.
Mm-hmm. He walked probably up to 30.
Yeah, at least. Oh, but it's
I'd say.
closer to 30.
Oh, yeah, he was close to
He
us.
was close. And I thought he was just not quite broadside. I don't know, we'll see it on the film. Of course, you always imagine things. And then I shot, and he took off and ran down the hill to 40-some yards. And I was sitting there fumbling around trying to get another arrow in, and smoked him. So
Smoked
it
him
was
the second
cool.
shot.
It was cool. Didn't go very far. Right on the road. We're going to drive up to it. How much better is that?
That's good shooting right there. That's what I say.
Right
That's
on the
good
road.
shooting.
A road bowl.
You couldn't ask for a better place to shoot it. Huh?
God, this is fun. This is an amazing place.
It sure
Elk
is.
everywhere.
It sure is.
And even when the weather turned, we got elk in, which is normally you don't happen. So, alrighty, he's dead.
We're gonna go find his bull and get him taken care of and loaded up and head down the hill.
spotted some elk early on. Scott saw a big one, so we headed that direction and got up here. No answers on the first setup, and came to the second setup around the corner, and this guy started screaming quite a ways up the hill. And Matt here set up and started talking to him. Amazing caller. We came out, he was in the open. I mean, we saw him for 500 yards, and Matt just drug him on down. Little cow calling. It was fun. He came across a big open area, and I drew on him about 60 yards, and he came straight at me, and I thought, oh man, how long am I going to hold this? And then this is not good. I was hoping Matt wouldn't stop him again. That kid got ugly. But anyway, he didn't. 20 yards, shot him. Then he ran out there another 50 yards and hit him again, and he went about another 100. And it was just, listening to Matt call, it was just a fun morning. We had a great time. It was, he's quite the caller. I'm impressed. I think he can call in just about anything. So,
I don't know about that, but I sure give her my best.
you know, this, Scott told me how great this place was. And of course, you don't want to believe all of it, you know, that it couldn't be that good, but it really is. It's the Sheep Mountain Outfitters is it's an amazing spot. I mean, there's elk all over the place. Great callers. Lodge is fantastic. We're having a great time. Now I got 3 or 4 days just to follow you around, listen to you call. It's going to be fun.
Good. Yeah, it will be fun. You made a heck of a good shot. Congratulations.
Thanks.
And the bull didn't respond too good to the bugles. He responded to the cow calls more than anything, and the call he responded to the most was the chump call. That thing is pretty incredible. He screamed on top of me every time I blew it. So it really worked out good, and Bob made 2 great shots and got to watch it tip over. I didn't, they did, and just you couldn't ask for a better morning.